Crews are working to clear power lines that came down during a crash in Tyler. It happened this afternoon at Old Jacksonville Highway and College Avenue, not far from South Broadway in the Bergfeld area. Old Jacksonville is closed from South Broadway to South Chilton, and part of College Avenue is closed as well. Tyler police tell us this area may be blocked until around 8 o'clock tonight.